Okay, big Dessers, and I know I'm kind of stating the obvious here. It kind of dawned on me there when I was out, had to go to 7-Eleven for Coke, for Pepsi and stuff like that. Anyway, Dessers said earlier, towards the end of the season, he would love to stay. And I know they've all got to say that, and they say it just to, we all know the score. But here's the thing: I'm wondering if Russell Martin's obviously he'll been looking at this squad for ages, because he's been out of job a while. He knew the Rangers job was coming up, so he even before Barry Ferguson came in, I believe Russell Martin will have been looking at the squad. Now, he might have said to the new owners, listen, Dessers doesn't fit into my way of thinking. He's not going to fit into my plans. Get rid of him. Get rid of him sounds quite coarse, actually. I don't mean that in a bad way because he's a nice big chap, but he'll just have said to them, look, he's not going to fit into my style of play. So if you sell him, he would have no issues with him being sold. I think that's about the easiest way to put it now. So we'll see what happens there. I think I've just read on Twitter an AEK Athens fan saying he's signed. I don't know about the price and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's when it comes to the price thing. I know we've said we won't be getting ripped off like we have in the past, but whatever we get. And the new owners will have made sure we got what we think we can get for him. Keep in mind his age. Keep in mind he is temperamental at times. He does miss a lot, as we know. I don't know what the price is, but whatever the price is, the price is. And the fact that he's not fitting into our, possibly Russell Martin's way of playing football, that's, like, for argument's sake, it's £3 million. I have no idea if it's £3 million. That's £3 million into the kitty, Because like I said earlier, people go on about this 20 million, right? Okay, that 20 million initial, and that's because there's a guy today, all doom and gloom, saying this isn't going to happen. The resolution won't be approved by the board and stuff, the shareholders. But anyway, excuse me, sorry about this. The 20 million, right? Okay, but that would be on top. Remember, that was on top of whatever else we were going to spend. So last year, I think with penny pinching, I can't remember the exact figure, but it was between 30 and 15 million we spent last summer, and that was us in a tight budget. So let's argue that that's what it was going to be before the new owners come in. Let's say, take that 15 million, so that's 35 million we've got to play with, okay? Let's say we take that 15 million away to keep the lights on, pay wages. That means we've got 20 million quid sitting in the bank for transfers. And remember, Rangers won't be buying players for, say we buy a goalkeeper, I'm just using that as an example, for 5 million quid. We'll not be giving the other team 5 million quid now. We'll give them £1.5 million, then play the rest in the next X amount of years in instalments. So always remember that one. You know what I mean? That 20 million, I think we'll have more than 20 million to spend. But as I say, it's instalments. So it's not as if we could buy a £20 million player, but only pay 5 million in 3 years of fives. 5 million. I'm not saying that's going to happen, so please don't hold me to that. But keep that in mind, all right? Just we're in an all right place. Dessers going. I'd rather have kept him, but obviously the manager doesn't want him. He said to the board and the powers that be, if we get an offer for him, let him go. And he would not have been. Both Rangers and Russell Martin wouldn't be letting him go if there wasn't people coming in that sort of position. Okay, cheers.